If you're looking for ways to stay calm in social and high intensity situations, take a walk with me. As always, these are things that work for me. They may not work for you. So be sure to use your discernment and talk to your doctor first. One of the first things that you can do is stop, zoom out, step back, and assess the situation that you're currently in. What's going on in your environment and what cues can you get from your environment? It can be sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Smell is always the one for me that takes me right back. And if you've ever worked crime scene, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And don't worry, many of you won't have access to all of those things in the moment, and you're not really supposed to. Something like smell can be a low priority in the circumstances that you're in right now. It's important to note that the speed at which all of this is happening is microseconds, enough for you to answer your own internal dialogue inside of your head. And if you don't have an internal dialogue, which many of you may not, you can do a body scan and see what's happening with you in this moment. You can identify that you have clammy hands and an elevated heart rate. The immediate question you may have is, what happened? Why am I feeling this way? And if you can't identify the problem in the moment, just begin to work it backwards. I was standing here in a crowded room, sipping on my coffee, talking to this person, and they made a statement, and oh, they said something. And that activated an emotional response within you. And the people that you're around in this moment, they don't have any idea that you're going through this. So no need to beat yourself up. And what you're experiencing might be a totally new sensation for you. That's okay. There's no judgment here, just observation. So what can you do? You can interrupt the flow of that internal loop. Now you might ask, call a timeout, excuse yourself, go outside, take a walk. You can even take your phone out and spend a few minutes with your notes app, writing everything out, typing, whatever. This is what I call using your field notes. We're looking for time, temperature, weather, environment, circumstances, and context. My personal favorite, which was extremely useful on the job, is Breathwork. And I know you've all seen the commercials by now. If you want to breathe like a Navy SEAL, and then they tell you about box breathing. It's just box breathing, guys. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and repeat that process. But the other thing you can do is a physiological sigh. You may have heard about that on the Huberman Lab podcast. It's a double inhale in through the nose, long exhale out. If you just ran code and you arrived at your location, there's that liminal space from where you get out of your vehicle and you engage whatever you're in that moment. It's the perfect opportunity for the double inhale, exhale, and then tell yourself, let's go, move, got this, next steps. Again, this isn't sitting down for a full Kundalini yoga session. It's quick, it's microseconds. Move. Remember, how you think impacts the way that you feel. These tools, however simple, can help you feel more regulated. It's far more effective when practiced regularly and consistently. Over time, it becomes less about controlling a moment and expanding and stretching your nervous system to accept the uncertainty of the situation that you're currently in. You're building nervous system capacity. Are there other tools, systems, and modalities that can work? You bet. Don't be afraid to try new things and see what really works for you.